Good evening, everyone. Huge reaction bubbling up after anti-Muslim hate CDs were left on windshields of cars in ISU's parking lot a few weeks ago.
And there have also been several invasions and burglaries of the homes of the Middle Eastern students in Pocatello. Now, all of this could cost the school both money and students.
Many Kuwaiti and Saudi Arabian students are threatening to leave ISU and attend a different university. That's according to the mayor of Pocatello.
And a paper called the Gulf newspaper states Kuwaiti's higher education minister will no longer give scholarships to ISU because of these reports of discrimination. He says in that article that about 400 students face racial discrimination.
The Saudi Arabian Cultural Mission has also announced it will be suspending scholarships to ISU too. That's again according to this Gulf newspaper. These issues are being investigated by the Idaho U.S. Attorney's Office as FBI hate crimes.
Idaho's U.S. Attorney Wendy Olson held a press conference in Pocatello today. She planned to address these issues, and she says they are ready to investigate and to prosecute anybody that's responsible.
Olson also spoke to the community about what they can do to be actively involved in helping to curb these crimes.
Local News 8's Misty Inglet spoke with ISU and some city officials about their reactions to all this. What did you learn today, Misty?
Jay and Carol, they all seem to agree that international students are a benefit to the community. They say that even though some people are targeting these students, they feel like all of Pocatello is against them. But that's not the case.
Anti-Muslim hate CDs, home burglaries, and hate messages have been happening to international students throughout the community. One Kuwaiti student feels there's a strong stereotype.
But the American thinks that all the international students are the same. Like if one did some mistake, all the international students are not a good student.
But with recent hate crimes, specifically against Kuwaiti and Saudi Arabian students, the stereotype now seems to go both ways. The recent crimes appear to paint Pocatello as an entirely racist community, but the Pocatello police chief says it's not everyone in the community. To most people, it doesn't matter if they're international or not, including his police force.
I have international students say, well, we're being targeted, or you know, you're picking on us for traffic. So when I talk to my guys, are we interacting with them more than anybody else? No, not really.
Both ISU and Mayor Brian Blatt agreed that it's not an entire community who feels this hatred. The mayor says the community should value its international students because of the culture they bring. He doesn't want to see that go away.
Well, if you want to wipe away all of the diversity out of a community, then you have a very narrow-minded and very narrow-focused people.
It's a tremendous richness that enhances not just the university, but it enhances the whole community so that people can understand someone who may come from a different situation, and it just makes life more rich and better for everybody.
Officials hope these students will stay and continue to be a part of Pocatello's community.
Could we do more? I think we can always do more.
I have a letter from ISU's president, and in it he says, our international students will carry messages home about what America and Americans are like. He hopes that ISU and Pocatello can be a good example. Live in Pocatello, I'm Misty Inglet.
All right, thanks, Misty. Mayor Blatt says if the international students were to leave ISU, it could cost the city between $300 and $400 million every year. All right, forecaster